How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the first season of The Conners. This show was Roseanne, and then it wasn't.
Yes.
So Roseanne, she was relieved of her duty, so to speak. And how has it been? Obviously you still have Laurie Metcalf, you still have Sarah Gilbert. Has it been strange without Roseanne around?
It was really odd. We used to have a lot of fun on the show, and I really missed her this year.
Yeah, I can only imagine what it's like. I mean, certainly there were things she was doing outside the show which ultimately led to her leaving, but the product the first year, it really did have that old snap to it.
Well, she gave up a lot so that we could do the show. She gave up all her rights to it, so we didn't have to call ourselves the Moners or the Choners or anything and invent new characters. But yeah, she will always be missed.
One of the things that people loved about the reboot of the show is it took issues seriously, and up to and including the fact that Roseanne was written off the show. Her character died of an opioid overdose.
Yeah.
And that you just kind of say, "Oh gosh, you guys went into it headlong like that." Were you surprised that that's how they handled it?
I was. That's pretty permanent.
Yeah.
I mean, when I died on the show, they just brought me back.
You were back, yeah.
They're not going to remember. Nobody was watching toward the end. He was sleeping.
Some pretty great guest stars this year.
Yeah.
Mary Steenburgen.
Peter Gallagher, Katie Seagal, the fabulous Estelle Parsons. Who's
fantastic,
She's amazing. But yeah, we got good people on the show. And I know I've forgotten half of them.
You'll hear from them.
I'll put it in the variety.
Yeah, that's great. We were talking backstage. Your old former castmate Jeff Bridges was on stage winning an award at the Golden Globes, and there were multiple clips of The Big Lebowski in his honor. Is that the film that people approach you about the most?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it?
It's a good one, man.
I did one called Chud that gets a lot of airplay.
Chud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannibalistic. Kind of like humanoid underground dwellers.
Yeah. Chud was a big deal. I worked in a rental store, and Chud was a big deal. Back when people had to go to a store to get a movie. Yeah. But I mean, people must. I would assume that when people interact with you on The Big Lebowski, they want to yell lines of dialogue.
And they do.
Yeah. What do you hear the most?
Shut the up, Donnie.
Yeah. So that's that. I mean, I guess that's a weird thing because obviously they're doing that out of love, but in doing it, they're screaming "Shut the up" to you.
It's not as bad as when Buscemi gets it on the street.
Yeah, that's true. Poor Steve Buscemi. I, of course, it was a Coen Brothers film, but I believe maybe the first time I saw you was Raising Arizona, which is. But I will say both of those movies hold up so well because they really weren't specific to the time they were made.
Were they big rentals?
They were huge rentals.
They got rewound?
Yeah, they got rewound a lot.
Yeah, Coen Brothers watches, they'll rewind.
Yeah. They really do rewind well. You got hit with one of those blue...
lawsuit?
No, not a lawsuit. You were a bank. You robbed some bank. And one of those blue pellets.
Yeah.
That, as a special effect, was that one of the better ones you've been involved in?
It was great. Yeah, it was great. I think we only did it twice because of the hours it involved in cleaning up.
Yeah.
It was a teller put a bomb into the bag of money and fooled us, which was never mind.
It would no, but I mean it was a great stunt because it exploded not just on you guys but also on the windshield.
Yeah. We were trying to drive. Go see the movie, folks.
Out now.
And rewind it.
Rewind it. Be kind and rewind. What were the movies? I mean, because again, that was a really inspirational movie for me growing up. What were yours? What were the films that you saw as a kid
On the waterfront.
On the waterfront.
On the waterfront. I loved it, and it made me want to try to act.
And did you ever meet Brando?
No.
Okay.
I would have. No, I'm better off.
Better off, yeah. You don't think because did he continue to be someone who was very important to you?
Absolutely, yeah. Especially when I was starting off, but you can't steal everything from him.
Yeah.
Because you wind up doing really bad imitations. And,
You did Brando on SNL, yes?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's during Jeopardy.
Oh, right.
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Celebrity Jeopardy, yeah.
With Turd Ferguson.